everyone's mad that they can't understand Biden, but they chose to make Tommy Richmond the #1 song in the country.
Yeah,
I got questions.
Come on, he ain't running the country. He just got a big song.
Oh, okay.
Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear from the amazing Jon Stewart.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! Hit me with the
All
button
right, here
again.
we go. Here we go.
Watching tonight's debate. Both of these men should be using performance-enhancing drugs. I'm sorry. Both. As much of it as they can get, as many times a day as their bodies will allow. If performance-enhancing drugs will improve their lucidity, their ability to solve problems, and in one of the candidates' cases, improve their truthfulness, morality, and malignant narcissism, then suppository away. Guess what, everybody? They should be taking whatever magical drugs can kick their brains into gear, because this ain't Olympic swimming. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he solved the Middle East, but he was doping, so it doesn't count. There's going to be an asterisk next to his presidency. And by the way, if those drugs don't exist, if there aren't actually performance-enhancing drugs for these candidates, I could sure use some recreational ones right now, because this cannot be real life. It just can't.
Well, you know what? It's well said. I did wonder that yesterday. I did wonder where's the juice that he was on last time.
Yeah. Who, Joe? You mean Joey?
Yeah,
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joey B. He didn't have the gas from last time. He had a moment or two, but for the most part, he just seemed his voice was weak. He sounded weak.
Well, I'll tell you right now. The fact that they did it at 9 p.m. on the East Coast hit the button.
They have to. They have to.
No, I hear what you're saying, but how many years have I been on this platform saying, stop having this man speak in public after 7 p.m.?
No. Maybe, you know what, though? Seriously, maybe they could have. They wouldn't get the exact same numbers, but maybe they should have done a weekend at 6 o'clock. You know, maybe that was the play. Saturday at 6 p.m. So, you know, it's 3 p.m. on the West Coast, but everybody's off work. Maybe that would have been better.
Or since there's no audience, they could have pre-taped it.
Or you know what? No, they can't pre-tape though. I guess because you could, obviously people will be claiming things are fixed. But this is what my congrats is. And this is why I got to hit the Biden administration with the button, because this was their idea. This was their idea.
Yeah, because Trump didn't want to debate. Biden called him out,
and this was the same. Like Joe Biden is like Marty McFly, bro. Like, you ain't gonna call him chicken. And he just wanted to get up there and show everyone that he still got it. And it sucks to do that and then get up there and not have it. That's the button.
Well, and that was most of the sentiment, right? Most of the sentiment I saw from the harshest critics were the fact that this is a debate about showmanship. Mm-hmm. This is to show people, like Rosenberg just said, that I can still get up here and say the things that need to be said to bring it home, to make people feel confident. That's what this is about. You didn't do it. You did not make people feel confident, Joe Biden.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And even more so, right? Remember, there has, for the last year and change, as the internet and the GOP and everybody goes at his mental capacity as an 80-something-year-old man, right? The Dems roll out these marketing campaigns about how well he is in the office and how sharp he is and all of these things. I saw people talk about y'all lied, man. You guys lied. Shawnee Culture, who's on this program every day, it just dawned on him, and this is real this morning, that Joe Biden has a stuttering problem. Shawnee did not know that.
Didn't know he was stuttering Stanley, no.
He didn't know.
We've talked about it so many times.
We've talked about it for years.
Remember he met that little kid? There was that amazing video, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, of like the little kid that he like literally took under his wing when he was he vice president then? Ebro? It was
Yeah,
like maybe
he was
he was
vice
running last time. And like he'll meet a little kid with a stutter and literally take their phone number and then call them later and talk to them. Like he really cares for other kids who've been through it because he had that.
Yeah, maybe it didn't stand out. It didn't even look like a stutter per se last night. It looked more like he was just older.
Well, no, it's the combo, and it's the combo right now.
Right.
You have
like a loss
age.
for thoughts.
You have age. It's 9:00 at night. You didn't take your performance-enhancing drugs to try to prove a point.
Right.
You have a legitimate stutter.
And you have a legitimate stutter stammer.
Oh, and then an immense amount of pressure. Like, I mean, you can even see it in Trump. Trump, who loves the spotlight, you can see at these debates the way he sweats and purses his lips. He feels the nerves. It's a big moment. Like, I don't give a damn how confident a person you are. 100 million people gathering to watch you at one time is high pressure.
Of course.
That combo led to what you're describing, Shawnee, which was someone who just appeared to be unable to put words together. And Ebro, the second he had that opening stutter, I looked to Natalie.
No, before that, bro. When his throat, why haven't you cleared your throat? You guys didn't do vocal warm-ups in the back before you, like, this is y'all should have been backstage going, ow, ow, ow.
And where's the bottle of water up at his desk?
Well, what's happening?
Yellow leather.
So after that part, I should say, good point. When he had the first stammer, it was like every nightmare I've had about every one of these debates. But over the years, my nerves ended up getting calmed because, Laura, I think you probably had the same feeling. I'd go into it nervous, but then in the moment, he'd be okay. And he'd always get through it. And he had that first stammer, I think it was on healthcare. And he never found, once he lost himself, he could not find his way. And I was like, oh my God. I'm looking at him, I go, he doesn't remember what it was. He lost the words.
Guys, it was crazy.
I was like, this is going to be a long, bad night.
He had one job last night. To show voters that he has the capacity to lead. That was his job last night.
Yeah.
He did not do it.
Cooked.
And it's heartbreaking for America. It's heartbreaking for America because it was him trying to prove that he was capable of leading up against someone who sounds physically fine and is utterly lying every time they open their mouth. So you're sitting there frustrated being like, and you can even see in Joe's eyes, like, what is this man saying? But then he doesn't have the ability to combat the lies.
What? Where's my clip where he goes, you lying succotash. You suffering succotash. Why?
He didn't say suffering succotash, man.
Said that?
No.
He said that.
So don't fake news.
You suffering succotash. Why I order.
He definitely did.
Shawnee, don't you have that clip? You don't have that clip?
And he told me, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
Real talk, no, right there, you could tell that pain. Like, there was pain in Joe Biden in that moment when he's talking about his son.
Well, and by the way, and why are we talking about his son, bro? My son isn't running for president. You're comparing felonies, but you're running. My son is my son is.
Well, no, that was about the veterans. That was the veteran part, you know.
No, but it came back to that.
It came back around to his other son, Hunter, and the felony, yes.
Yeah, because he goes, the only felon I see on this stage is you.
That's right.
It was a good line from Biden. Trump's response, of course, is, but your son's a felon. Bro, that false equivalency is insane. His son isn't anything.
No.
His son isn't anything. He's nothing.
Hunter Biden's laptop. Stop it.
I know.
Hunter Biden's
laptop.
And then you saw yesterday, Black Jobs was trending.
Oh, that was a goodie. Where's that audio?
Yo, do you have it,
Black Jobs,
Yeah, I
Shawnee?
got it right here.
Okay.
Is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs.
He said it twice.
Hispanic
I missed that. He
jobs,
said it twice.
and you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in our history.
By the way, you know what that actually means, though? I can let you explain what that actually means about how he views black people.
Oh, no. He thinks that black people are the people who are supposed to have the delivery, toilet cleaning, farming,
jobs
all
for
of
people
the
who don't
jobs.
speak the language, essentially.
Yes.
Like, that's the only job you can do is physical labor because you cannot speak the language. All due respect, but, like, that is what a lot of these jobs are. Hard labor
Well, and by the
jobs.
way, that's Make America Great Again, because guess what the jobs were when quote unquote America was great. Black people was doing all the house cleaning. They was doing all of them jobs. That was the only jobs you had. Those are the only jobs they could give you. And that's what they want you to have again. And by the way, hit Trump with the button for that line, because that right there played yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Played yourself. Because that ain't going away.
Yeah,
because then you got the comedy routine on Twitter where everybody's like, what are black jobs? Wrong answers only.
Right.
I saw a clip moving around yesterday, though, of Biden calling in to talk with some black prospective voters in what looked like a barbershop. Do you see that?
No.
One
I
dude
saw
was like
that.
dressed up as a farmer. The caricature that this man's version of black people is. Every time he poses with black people, the black people he's posing with are like a literal caricature. Like, yo, give me the black people who are the most black. That's what I need, so I can show everyone. And they like go to a street corner. Yo, it's ridiculous. That's how
It was the same in the Bronx when they was in the Bronx.
Same as the Bronx.
They was in the Bronx and they was interviewing Trump supporters, and they were literally the people who were the addicts on the avenue, who they had paid to get on. And people from the Bronx was like, I know these people. These people are outside doing drugs all day.
And the MAGA crowd are looking like, see? And meanwhile, I was waiting for him yesterday to be like, Sleepy Joe, he's so sleepy. But the only Sleepy I love is Sleepy Hollow. He came out in the Bronx.
Oh, God.
Sleepy Hollow didn't get a shout out?
No. Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, they love me.
No, listen, we all get. I'm gonna tell you, I put up a poll last night about who you're actually voting for, and you had a couple of options. You got old man with a plan, and you got the lying scumbag with no plan.
Okay, how'd the poll go?
It seems like people are going old man with a plan on mine.
What's the percentage?
It was. Let me find it. It seemed last night.
This was on your Twitter?
This was just Twitter, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I am curious, though, because obviously we can make assumptions about the demographics of your followers, age-wise, cultural breakdown.
But I got some pretty good bots in here. Don't disrespect.
True. You got some Russians who are like,
Come on, man. St.
Ebro
Petersburg
has
is
poll.
in here.
Ebro has poll. I cast the vote for my friend Donald Trump.
I don't know, man. Yesterday I was just like, I'm looking at, especially the abortion conversation. Trump was just up there lying, making it seem, they're killing babies even after they have birth. They put them to the side. I was like, what are you saying?
But by the way, Biden did eventually be like, yo, you are just making that up. That's not what Roe v. Wade covers at all.
The problem is you couldn't understand what Biden was saying. Hit the button again.
Yeah.
I know.